Shane here from Kelly's, and I'm joined with Damien Early from Crown Paint, and Damien's going to talk to us all about stains and paint and the difference there being in it. You remember they did the video about all the fence paints, which included the amazing Super Deck and the oil-based wood stain, but Damien's going to let us know what all this is for and why it's better. Okay, Damien, wood stain and wood paint, what's the difference?
Right, the difference between a wood stain and a wood paint is a wood stain's translucent, so you can see the timber coming through the wood stain itself. A wood paint, such as Super Deck, is an opaque finish.
Okay.
So when you put that onto your timber, it's going to block out the natural grain. You will still see the shape of the grain through it.
Yes.
But you will not see the colour of the timber coming through. So that's the main difference between a wood stain and a wood paint.
Okay.
So your wood stain is translucent, your wood paint is opaque.
But say you can buy 5 litres of Ronseal for £8, and there's 5 litres of Saddlings for 80 some odd pound. Why would you go for that and not the other one?
Because you do this properly, it'll be 10 years before you need to do it again.
Okay.
You use the cheaper alternatives, you'll be doing it every 1, 2, 3 years.
Okay.
So by the time you pay £8 every 2 years, you're paying the same price.
Okay.
But there's a lot more work involved in it. So that's the key reason.
Well, again, we're in a coastal region.
Yep.
And say you've got a nice pergola, or you've got a beautiful bench, a wooden bench out the front of your house, and of course we live in County Down and it rains and wind all the time.
It does.
I assume, maybe incorrectly, but I assume this will protect your timber better than
significantly
a Cupernall or a Ronseal or whatever.
It will.
Okay.
Again, with a pergola, garden furniture, any exterior garden timber.
Yep.
If you want an opaque finish, which is a colour, so you want to put a nice bright blue, pink, yellow, green, whatever the colour choice may be.
Or purple for a shade.
Or purple, yep.
Purple shade.
Then Saddling Super Deck is definitely the product to use. We can mix this in hundreds of different colours.
Yes. It's
highly flexible.
Okay.
So it will flex and move with the actual timber itself, which is one of the reasons it will last for so long.
Okay.
So you're looking upwards of 10 years protection with Saddling Super Deck.
That's brilliant.
So 2 coats of that, and you're not going to have to touch it again for 10 years. And it really does stay as good as the day you put it on. You might need to give it a wee light hose every now and again just to clean it if it gets a little bit dirty.
Yeah, okay.
But it will stay as good as the day you put it on for upwards
Not
of
a
10
power
years.
hose. Not a power hose.
Definitely not a power hose. I said a little light hose.
Yes.
And that's one with all the colours.
That's the one with all the colours. That's the one in the fencing video, and I showed you that it's got a full colour chart. Like you can have a purple shade. I want someone to come in and buy purple. Anyway.
So if you don't want to put it on a colour and you want to stay with a more traditional wood stain or wood colour, then Saddling Extra, Saddling Classic are definitely the way to go. Your Saddling Classic is your base coat.
Okay.
So we call these 2 products together the Saddling system. 1 coat on the bare timber. This soaks right into the timber. 90% of that product will soak into the timber and help really protect the timber. You put then 2 coats of the Saddling Extra on as your finish coat. That will give you your good hard top. It'll help against knocks, anything knocking against it, and it'll really help protect it against weathering.
Okay.
And that product is a natural product. It's designed to wear down over 5 years. So over your 5-year period, your 2 coats of Saddling Extra will wear down. Your 1 coat of Saddling Classic will still be there protecting your timber.
Yes.
And you simply put another 2 coats and you're ready to go for it.
You don't have to bother with the Classic again?
No.
Oh. So the deep penetrating protection.
Correct.
It's in the wood then?
Yes. It stays in the timber. If you have 2 coats of that wears down.
Yes.
That stays where it is.
Oh.
So that gives you your long-term protection, and then you just simply recoat with two coats of that.
Fantastic.
Now, if you don't want to colour your timber, again, if you've got really nice timber and you kind of like the colour of it,
yes,
you've got the option for extra durable clear coat. So it'll give you all the protection of your Saddling Extra.
Okay.
Maybe not last just the 5 years. You might get sort of 3-4 years out of it because it's colourless.
Yes, okay.
It will darken your timber slightly.
Yeah.
Just if you can imagine pouring water over your timber,
well, yes.
has that kind of effect on it. But it'll give you a really nice natural finish, and there's no colour.
And what about sunshine?
It will give you full protection against UV.
Okay.
So it will stop your timber from going grey. If you ever come across timber before you paint it and it's gone grey,
yes,
it's called denatured timber. It's actually sun damaged.
Denatured.
and you have to actually sand it. It is denatured.
Yes.
A lovely term.
Isn't it?
You then have to sand that right back to a bare, nice bright wood colour.
Okay.
If you try and paint over any grey denatured timber with no matter what you use, it will fail.
Right.
It will not work. So preparation.
It'll fail. You listening?
Exactly, and then
Yes.
I'll have to come out.
Yeah, I know.
So, with one of the key things with any timber is preparation. You have to make sure it's prepared properly. So that's cleaning it down, prepared properly. I can nearly
yes.
speak.
Yes, you're not. Prepared. Sorry, carry on.
That's good, right? So if we're going to wash it down, we're going to clean it down with methylated spirits, which we mentioned in our video about the masonry.
The masonry,
paint.
yes.
Clean it with methylated spirits, brilliant degreaser,
Yeah.
and then you go on with your chosen system,
Okay.
whether it be your Saddling Classic Extra, your Extra Durable Clear Coat,
Yeah.
or your Super Deck Opaque Finish.
Okay.
But preparation is key.
Perhaps the key.
It is.
Yes. If you fail to prepare to fail.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Now,
So-
one of the other products we have,
Yes.
Saddling Quick Dry Wood Stain.
Okay.
This is just simply a water-based version of our Saddling Extra. So, if you want to get your job done in one day,
yes. Yes.
use your Saddling Quick Dry Wood Stain, and you can get the same range of wood colours in the Quick Dry that you can in the Saddling Extra,
And done in a day.
and done in a day.
Rainproof in under 30 minutes. Well,
Yes.
that's handy for around these parts.
And it's similar to the Extra. It's called long-lasting colour.
Okay.
So you can get your job done in one day, because let's face it, you might be guaranteed one good day's weather, you're never going to be guaranteed two.
Not really.
So-
Decking.
So, decking.
Yes.
Best product on the market for decking, Saddling Classic.
Excuse me.
Shane.
Go on, Shane, back up, please.
Here's live TV, folks.
Saddling Classic, best decking stain on the market.
Yeah.
Again, because it's deep penetrating product,
Yes.
it gets right into the decking, and it protects it right deep inside, and it doesn't leave too much sitting on top to walk off. Now, with decking, you're never going to get as long. So with a product like that, you might get three years before you have to redo it again.
Okay.
Another slightly less expensive option would be your Crown Trade all-purpose wood stain.
Yes, okay.
Again, it's a low build wood stain, penetrates deep into the timber, so that will do an excellent job for your decking. The other option for decking is your decking oil.
Yes.
If you've got brand new, clean decking,
Yeah.
we can use decking oil. Decking oil will keep the natural colour. It'll keep it looking like new decking.
Yes, yes.
The only downside to decking oil is I would recommend that that's applied twice a year.
Twice a year.
It's really
So
watery.
that's for the enthusiasts.
That is for the enthusiast. I have actually done that on my own decking.
Okay.
I have a little handheld spray gun. Because that's a really watery product,
Yes.
it goes into the wee spray gun, and I can get decking done in about 20 minutes.
You're
with a little
joking.
Spray gun. But it has to be done twice a year.
Oh, I thought you were in your hands and knees with a paintbrush and going from one corner to the next. No.
No, I'm too lazy for that, I'm afraid.
You're good man. Good man, good man. Okay.
So
So, no, sorry. Do you see when you're putting the classic on the decking?
Yes.
You don't need to put anything on top of that.
No, I would
That's
leave
it.
Saddling Classic you would use on its own for decking.
Right.
Because again, it penetrates really deep into the timber. You don't want anything given too much of a film build up on your decking, because all you're going to do is walk it off.
Yeah, and then you're going to get a track.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, I think that was very informative, folks. Thank you, Damien.
You're very
All right,
welcome,
folks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.